Good morning. I am not going to stay long. I have a really fast call I want to show you guys, and then I've got to scoot out of here because I know there are other people going live, and so I wanted to do this real quick. So our bins have been closed for 3 weeks because they remodeled, and today was the first dollar day since they reopened. So I wanted to pop in and show you what I found. I spent $8 on children's church stuff, which I didn't bring it in here, and not $21 after tax on stuff for the house. 3 boxes of that was cereal. Two of it was a Christmas gift that I've already put away. Two of them were Christmas gifts I've already put away. And then this is crafty stuff. So we have 50 pieces of self-adhesive indexing uh, card pockets. It's the clear pockets, and they'll hold a index card or a photo. I love finding these at the bins. I love it. So this right here made my heart just do a happy dance all over the place because I did, Bonnie, because I've been wanting a box of these, and they were all dumped out into the bins, and I picked up every one of them I saw. Tassels, tassels. Anyway, somebody showed a box of them the other day, and I thought, yes, please. Anyway, so yeah, I have a box now of them. I am probably going to separate them out into colors, but we may just actually, I think we may just put them in a bag instead of back in that box. Yeah, because I don't like the box. So anyway, let's grab a bag. Here we go. This is where our saving our bags comes in handy. Oh, that one's way too big. Yeah, no, that not that bag. Anyway, we'll get one of these in here. That one looks like a good one. That one's a little one. This one's a bigger one. There we go. We'll just bag them up. Bag them up, bag them up, bag them up. Oh no, I ripped it. Did you see that? I burn it. Candy, you're such a dweeb. Some days you are a dweeb. There we go. So, I got to pet a puppy. Some lady out front was trying to give away a Chiweenie. I was like, no, I don't want to see the picture. No, 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 no. Keep moving. Keep moving. Move along. But then there was a girl in line that had a purse puppy. She had a little bitty chihuahua named Junie. And I got to pet Junie because y'all know me. I got to pet them all. So, anyway. So, I got to pet them all. And there, there's us a bag of tassels. That makes us happy. Pretty much any color we want right there. Get down in there. There you go. I did rip that. I'll have to tape that up or put it in another bag. This was another thing that made my heart go pitter patter, pitter patter. Looky here. Let's see what it says. One roll, 18 palm, 12 millimeter teal. It's a whole. Oh, there's where it's tied. It's a whole thing, and it's tied there. Uh, Teal colored pom poms. Oh yes, we everything we make is gonna have a pom pom. I'm sure. Look, here we go. We're going to where was that end? I thought I just had an end. Did I not? There it is. We're just going to go ahead and cut us off a piece of this because I'm pretty sure we're going to want a pom pom in a book we're working on since we got two books going. You love pom pom trim? $1 at the bin. Yes, it was $1 at the bin. I like to sometimes afterwards sit down and look and see how much it would cost if I'd have bought it brand new at Amazon, because these are all pretty much Amazon returns. Every once in a while they do other returns, but they're pretty much Amazon returns. So I like to look at that. Look at that. And then we got a package that has 4 rolls of wired ribbon, and it's all baseball themed. And that's going to go in my sale. That's going to go in my sale. I don't have any use for it, but I thought somebody might be making a baseball wreath or something. They would like that. And we're already hitting the bottom. Okay, I got I got these. They are a table napkin, a set of 6. Now I have no use for a table napkin. None. Hi, Michelle. I won't be here long, honey. I won't be here long. So I know you're coming on in just a little bit to do your Bible study. They're a table napkin. No use for a table napkin. However, that is really nice fabric. What I have use for is right here. Look at all this lace. I love it. So, me and my little picker, we're going to get busy and we're going to pick this lace off. So, yep, that's what we're going to do. I do know this. Just in case y'all don't know that I know this, I do know that you can buy lace that's not on things, but it's so much fun at the treasure you can find. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to pick that off. Not today. Anyway, you still have an hour and a half. Yeah, I just have a small haul because I really didn't buy that much. Oh, good. That's not. I was afraid they had, but they just mitered that corner. I can pick that and unpick that too. So I'll spend my afternoon picking lace. I thought, oh, Sharon asked me about some napkins. Then I realized, yeah, she ain't gonna want these. They're pink. And then, oh, I know. So, I don't need a pillow sham, but I loved the fact that it's quilted, and I'm seeing quilted book covers, journal covers, and that's even a pretty fabric. So, yeah, it's quilted. It's machine quilted, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll be cutting the back off this and using it to make covers. So, yeah. says says the woman who has all this fabric and she still buys things that she can purpose. Hey Bubba. Oh Watchy. Mama bought you something. Look what Mama bought you. Oh my goodness, it's balls. She says, yes, thank you, please. I love it. I wagging my tail for it. Thank you, Mommy. Thank you. Where you gonna take it? Take it to the toy box. Take it to the toy box. He's like heck. Okay, guys. I don't know why I do this. I don't. Better not leave it there. I'll get it. But when I see something that there's a whole bunch of them, okay, okay, yeah, I can do that. So when there's a whole bunch of something, I have to buy them. And there was a whole bunch of these. I bought 6 of them. There's 5 paintbrushes in each one. I will keep a package for me. Not that I need any paintbrushes, but because I bought. And then we'll put the other 5 up. Let's just go ahead and take a picture of them so that we can put them up. Okay. We'll stack them like that. And I want to get really close up of the heads of them. They are, and I'm going to take a picture, show you what it says. They are acrylic brushes. They're for acrylic painting. And yeah, we'll be selling those. You like those? That, and the last thing I bought, not sure what we're going to use these for, but I like them. I love, so I have some rubber spoons. They're made by Betty Crocker. They're not rubber. They're silicone spoons, and that's what these are. But they're on a real small level, and I actually was pleasantly pleased having the. I'm thinking that's a good little glue spreader. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what that is a glue. And then we got one that's bigger. I'll probably keep the little one, and I don't know, probably take the other ones maybe to the kitchen. I don't know. They'll be they'll be somewhere. They'll stay here, I'm sure. So anyway, but I wanted to show y'all something that I did not realize when. Oh, I've done put it up. No, I can just show you what I did with it. Okay, hold on just a second. Let me. So when I showed this the other day, you better get the ball out of my way. Here, go get it. Thank you. This is where I put that. I picked all of it up. Where did I put it? Not in this basket. So, oh, there it is. Put it all in this basket. I have a bunch of baskets going right now. Anyway, when I showed these the other day and told y'all that I was listing them over on the post section, and I did not realize that even though it says stamp and dies, they came with dies. And so this is the frame. I'm looking for the other one. I cut more. This is that frame. This is that frame. Here's the inside of that frame. Here's the inside of that frame. And this is that right there. And I think there was I think I did not cut anything else. Fit in here. Fit in here. So I have all these things that are marked frames, and I put it on the back of one of them. Borders and collars without frames. And I'll recognize it right away when I see it. There it is. Because it's pink. It's pink. So here's what the die cuts look like. I've already put them on a magnet sheet so they can go in. So you have the three frames. Actually, these two are frames. This one doesn't cut out the middle. It just cuts the round circle, the scallop circle. A butterfly in both of the bows. And they cut real good. They cut real good. No problem. So anyway, so those, I have two of them left. I have two of those sets left in the uh in the thing from the five that I started with. So yep. I have two of them left. So anywho, that's what I did. I cut them out and made me a whole bunch of frames because since I'm working a lot with pictures in both journals that I'm working with, I wanted pictures, and I started tearing apart. I'll show you. I started tearing apart a big book that I'm using. The cover of it is on one of my journals that I'm working on now. The one that I made, not Juju's. Hers is made out of um, mailers. Anyway, but this was a book. It's a school. It's called the Maugham or the Maugham Reader, and it's all kinds of stories in here. And this picture was in the very front of it. I was hoping there would be more pictures. Anyway, but I've started tearing this book up, and this is what I've been doing with it. I did this yesterday. I've been putting some of my shimmery sprays from Dana, alcohol ink on them. And I think before we're all said and done, we're going to probably do some coffee staining on them. Put some coffee on them too. Anyway, there's some more, a great big, lots of color, lots and lots of color. So I ripped that one. Yeah. Anyway, so that's a whole stack of them that I've got done that are dry, fairly dry. They feel maybe a little damp. Well, they feel a little limp. They don't feel damp. They just feel a little limp. Anyway, so we're gonna put them in a coffee dye and bake them, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, it was a good haul. I spent. You love those? Yeah, I have two of them listed in my. I have two of them listed in my post section, in my community section. In the community section, I have two of them left listed for sale. So anyway, and the only all you have to do to claim anything in my post section is just say I claim it. So this was a great haul. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I'm loving this and these. Now I have something else to show y'all too. And these. That whole bag of tassels for $1. Yes, please. And then these are clear adhesive pockets. And then there's a whole big roll of that. So yeah. Actually, I loved everything I bought because the things I didn't love, as I stood in line, I put them back in the bins. Let's see. I ended up buying 19 things, and I had my original count. I had 4 things I put out. So Scrap Stitch and Stitchery, Scrap Craft and Stitchery is Christina. So I got some PVA glue. This neutral PVA glue, pH. I put it in one of my Nuvo bottles, and I glued this down. Now, this is what I will tell you. It's bowed up. Here's the thing. What I did when I did this, I'm looking for a piece of paper. What I did when I did this, when I glued this down, we'll use one of these. We'll go, come on. I have one piece of paper. Just come out of there. There. What I did when I glued this, now I can, when I glue that down, it'll be fine. It'll glue down. I will be spraying and putting some distressing on it before I put it in a journal. But what I did was I just took my glue and I did this. Oh yeah. And I did an experiment, and I'll show you. So actually I can show you here. So you can see I just scribbled. I did scribbles, and then I ran the ink over it because I wanted to see if it would show that I did scribble, like to ink it. So that's what I did, and I think that's why it bowed up. I think if I had have done this, put my scribbles out, and then taken my spatula and smoothed it, I don't think we would have had any problems with that showing up. It dries fast. It sticks good. Look. Okay, let's see. This one is the PVA glue. This one is, so after I saw that I had scribbles there, I wanted to see if my Nuvo left scribbles, and it does too. So anyway, so it dries real fast and it sticks hard. That's how hard it stuck. And it's already stuck. Okay? So that you need to be aware that if you're using it, you don't have a lot of wiggle room, a lot of wiggle time when you do it like that. Now, when you do it like this and you do have some wiggle time. You can move it and wiggle it a little. Yeah. So because what you're doing is, when you're doing that, is you're spreading it out. So anyway, but yeah. I need to check my this is one that's got one of the little metal things on it. I need to check my here this yeah. I need to check my well, one of the I don't worry a lot of I don't do a lot of like where I glue fabric right onto a book surface and I need it to be smooth. When I do all of my journals that have fabric on them, I always put a fluffy in between them. And so, you know, my glue being spread out is not as important as it is when you're gluing fabric straight down to whatever your hard part of your book is. So, if that makes sense to anybody but me. Okay, so I want to go here. Let's let's see, is that it? Yes. How much did I pay for those? I hate that my phone won't sign in to eBay without all the info. When my computer will. eBay. There we go. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want my eBay. Here, that's what I need. Orders. See all my orders. So I bought two of these last 90 days. Last 90 days. Okay, I bought two of these bottles. And I paid $17.45 for two of these bottles. I don't know how much they had in them. I'm guessing 4 ounces in each bottle because I filled this up. It holds about 2 ounces. It holds about 2 ounces, and it used about half the bottle. So, so that will be eight bottles of this. It would equal 8 of my 2 ounce bottles here. So yeah, that's 17.45. I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's bad. Is that a bad price or not? Bonnie, if you use it, is that a bad price or not? So I love how good it sticks. I mean, it really sticks real good. I still like my Nuvo, but I really do like how that sticks. So anyway, we've got 11:47. We still got an hour and 15 minutes before Michelle comes on. Let's put this up. We might use that. We'll put. We may use one of those. Definitely, we will use one of those. Let's put all of this over here. I have mail. I took pictures of those. Those will be for sale. Robin wants one of these. There we go. And the baseball ribbon, I got to take a picture of the baseball ribbon. Put it up. Put that. All of that over there. So yesterday I spent my day cleaning off my desk and stuff in here. Oops, there went a paintbrush. So it's time to dirty it up again. Here we go. You buy the Lenco brand. Uh, this is Lenco. Look, Lenco. This is the Lenco brand. Made in the USA. Okay. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm cutting tags. We've got, I got to get going on tags. I've been playing in my books, but I got to get going on tags. So we're going to cut a bunch of tags. I need to see my list. Okay, if you're in here and you have not signed up for the swap for 2 decorated tags or coin envelopes. You can decorate. I need to make sure you want on the list because I've got Sharon, Ginger, Butter Road, Juju, Bonnie L, Esther, Constance, Marty, Goldie, Angela A, Kathy D, Lori Beth, Anitra. That should be Anitra. Anitra. Anitra's birthday is August the 1st, you guys. Beth. Oh, I got Anitra on there twice. And Christina. So Christina's actually number 15. So, yeah. I have 2 people that haven't signed up that was on there last month. We'll see. Anyway, I think Teresa hasn't told me she wants to sign up, but I think she told me she had made some coin envelopes. So, let's see. Let's do this one. I like it. I'm not crazy about the arrows on the back, but that's okay. We're just cutting tags out of it. I like this one too. I'm going to cut some tags. Oh, do we want to cut that way or do we want to cut this way? I think we want to cut this way on this one. Let's be difficult, Cindy. Let's be difficult. Okay, there we go. I'm going to do all 3 of those. There we go. Cut backwards. 2.5, 2.5. My fingers are telling me that it's time for the nail polish to go, that they're not breathing well. In fact, I have a nail bed that's a little infected there. Okay, that's all trash. Although, actually, let's trim this off here. That really is trash. That one really is trash. But these here, that it's the end, those there would be good to do a border with. So let's cut those off. Yeah. So I need to. I sit and talk to myself like this all day long. Look at here. Pretty sure that needs to go on that tag. Yes, I know it's going to make whatever I see and bumpy, ain't it? Okay, how many did we cut here? Did anybody count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 8. We have 8. How many do we need to make? 16 tons. That's 32. That's 8. How many do we have made? Like 10 or something. So we need 16 of each. So we're going to do 16 of each. Somebody's already asked for that one. I don't know that I'm going to put that ugly flyer one in. 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what did I say? 8? That's 13. So I need 3 more. And then we'll just start having to, yeah, this one can go up here. It's kind of ugly. I didn't do a good job on those flowers. Anyway, you're excited for the swap? Cool. Yesterday also, I told y'all I spent my day cleaning off my tables, putting things away more than anything. And I got all my Happy Mail put up too. All my Happy Mail put up. That made me happy, happy, happy. Let's see. Do we have anything we've not done? I don't like that big world. I kind of like this right here. We'll do that. There we go. We'll cut those. And I have the coin envelopes in there, so we'll get them out. So 8 and 13, I need 3 more. So I've got 1, 2, 3 papers right here. So I've got 3 more papers. We'll cut them. We'll cut them. We'll cut them at 2.5 inches. There we go. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and cut these so that we can use them wherever we need to use them. They'll go in a different basket than this, and that's good. Those are just extras. We'll actually leave those with that so that we know that we have 3 more extra ones, and then we're going to cut this off, and yeah, use that for trim. So I'll show you what I think I want to do with some of this. Is I want to do that right on my line. There we go. That was a good cut, Cindy. Good cut. There we go. So I think I want to do this with it. Doop, doop, doop. Fold it and make ribbon and then sew it. I've made a lot of ribbon like that. So I think I want to do that. Now we're going to get out. Oops, that goes over here. We're going to get out 6. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, are you signed up too, Michelle? No, they don't matter. Are you signing up too? No, they don't matter. I'm just using 6x6. I said any size. I've got some small ones that I did watercolors on. They'll go. Yep. Yep. Are you signing up too? Did I say your name? Did I say Michelle Walls? No, I didn't say your name. Yes. Are you supposed to be on this list? Because I'm writing you on this list right now. Michelle Walls. There we go. Uh-huh. There. Yep, your tags are fine. They don't matter if they're bookmarks. They just gotta. You just need them to fit in a thing in an envelope. Yeah. Not yet. Yes, please. Not yet. Yes, please. You didn't sign up, and yes, please. You're signed up now. Okay. So, let's get out our. So I want to do what I want to do for mine is I want to do half and half for you guys. So you'll get a bookmark and a coin envelope. My friend Sharon asked for this one. She said she likes this one. So I'm going to give that to her. So anyway, and then I've got these. Have y'all seen this one here? You only need 2 bookmarks. 2 bookmarks or 2 coin envelopes or 1 of each. The bra and hang in there. Y'all know I have a weird sense of humor. And then shoe make me happy. Shoe make me smile. Shoes. And then we did a picture frame on some mermaid paper. And then we did another picture frame. I'm into frames right now. Have y'all noticed that? Frames. Framed her head and we put some numbers on her and all that. So yeah, I'm into frames right now. So how many we've done of these? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And I send everybody one. And that does not mean you need to send me anything. I love Happy Mail, but it does not mean you need to send me anything. My name is not on the list right now, but if I need to go on the list, I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 of those done and 5 of those done. So I got enough for 5 packages right now. 5 envelopes. I do. I got enough for 5 envelopes. So that's 5 done. There. Good. We'll just do this. Y'all, I'm so dry. I got so hot on Monday when I was out and about. I still feel like I can't get hydrated. So, okay. I think I'm gonna go. I want you love the little envelopes. There's those little coin envelopes. You bought some of those. You bought some of those the other day. You bought some of those. They're in your bag. They'll come with this next Monday's auction. We'll do invoices on Tuesday, and they'll come. Yep. You've got 2 packages of those. I think two of them. I think. I'm not positive about 2. I'm pretty sure you do. Let's see. Let's see what it. I amaze you. No, you got 4 of those. You got 4 of those. So you've got 100 of them. So I have. I got 5 of them. Let's just take a stack out. I got a stack. I kept stacks for me too. Oh, anyway. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there should be 11 there. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, 14 there because I had 3 extras. So we'll start working on these and getting them decorated. These are just extra things. Where'd that extra basket go there? Those can go back over there. They don't need a, well, we'll keep the band on them just to keep them together so they don't fly out. So I'm loving this right here. I'm loving this washi tape. It came out of my new washi tape box. And I love this with the castles. Absolutely love it. There we go. See all the little castles? Isn't that cool? There we go. Now, well, I need to think that one out. I need to think that one out. Maybe I need to look at my stamps. Need to make me a book with every stamp that I have stamped on it so that I can, like, look. Oh, you know what? Let's look here. And so, if you know, you know. This is a stamp catalog, and we want to look. Okay, stamp index. We want to look for. Hmm, 6. Have we already got all of them? Little bugs are cute. I like those ladies right there. I do. I like those. I'm looking for page 76. Oh, I like those little girls too. That's cute. Okay, so 73, 75, 76. Okay, that's all the dogs that are on there. Okay, I have a weenie dog. So I wanted to I have a book of. What I'm looking for now is a crown because if you've got castles, you need somebody with a crown, right? You need a queenly person. I've made I've copied these right here because I like these crazy men and ladies. Here's my water. Those are kitty cat pictures that came out of a coloring book. I sent some of them to Jen Jennifer. Kitty Jen. Girly, girly. Anyway, we found us a crown. There's some angels. We don't want no angels. Look at the little hedgy hog. Ain't he cute? I do like those ladies. Don't be surprised if you find them on an envelope or a tag. All the bear stamps. Crown. There it is. I knew I would find a crown somewhere. Okay. Take some time. I have so many is my problem. You know what? Well, it wouldn't work. I was going to say, I could lay them on my copier and just print my stamp and put it in a book, but so that might not work neither. That's a piece of nice stuff. Oh, wonder where all my little girls are that I got had printed. Oh, I know. Oh no, I don't know where those are. Where did my little book? They're not there. They're not there. They're not there. They're not there. Oh, I know where they are. I bet they're in here. But I put them in here. Are they in here? Oh no, they're not in here. Where have I done with them? Oh dear, oh dear. Where have I done with them? I've come over here maybe. I just move things from one spot to the other all day long. There they are. There they are. Okay, here we go. So we want the crown. We'll cut all this out. We won't waste all of this, but do we have girls in here? Yes, we do have girls in here. Aw, shucky, Cindy, if you'd have thought it out, you wouldn't have needed to do one with a crown. You know what? We might replace that crown with that. We have that girl there. She has a crown. These are die cuts that I've cut out. None of them are girls. And then this is stuff that people have sent me. Look, that's from Goldie. She sent me the weenie dog. So sweet. So I was able last night, after Juju done her thing, I was able to catch a screenshot of what Juju had just made. Tell me I didn't just do that. Thought I pulled out that girl. Did I leave her laying in the book? No, there she is. Of what Juju just done, I was able to get a screenshot of it and send it to uh, to Goldie, and I was able to go in and uh, Michelle, if you don't know Goldie, our friend Goldie's little weenie dog got bit by a rattlesnake and died last yesterday during the night. She got bit on Monday night and she died during the night. And so anyway, Juju did a picture. She painted a picture of her first memory of Goldie, and anyway, it was really cute. It's the video of Goldie running through the apple orchard out at on Steffi and Mim's back 40, and so anyway, yeah, she done. It was such a sweet thing for her to do for her. So I thought, well, I know that Juju don't want to take the picture out of her book. But I bet Goldie would like to have have a memory of it. So I watched it and slowed it down so I could catch a screenshot, and so I caught a good screenshot of it, and was able to go in and then edit around it, cut out the chat, because when you do a screenshot, if we're chatting, you catch all the chat. So cut out all the chat and just get the picture of Goldie. So okay, so we have this really nice big crown instead of that little bitty crown. What do we think about it on her? I actually like it on her. I do. I like it on her. Although her little one is cute, I like this big one too. I'm gonna have to cut it out just a little bit more because it's there's too much white showing. Y'all know how I get about the white. So I finally got Juju's Barbara Bush envelope sent to her. Hopefully it gets to her faster than her package did. Sounds like the Catholic is mowing the no, it's the people across the road mowing their yard over there with the big industrial mowers. The guy works for a lawn care business, and so they come usually once or twice a week and go over his yard for him. And I mean, like they do it real fast. They're great big mowers. We had a guy. I tried to hire a guy to come and mow my yard one time, and he had a mower, a zero turn mower, and it wouldn't go through my gates, none of my gates. So they ended up push mowing it. I'm going to cut right through that little crown because we're not going to keep it. Hey Juju, I was talking about you. There you are. I was telling them that I was able to catch a screenshot of that picture that you painted for Goldie, and I went in and cropped out the chat and zoomed in on the picture, so all that she got was the picture of Goldie on the Rainbow Bridge, and I sent it to her last night, and she was she was very thankful that I had was able to capture that for her. So anyway, because I knew she probably would want to keep that in her memory. So anyhow, I did that for her because I know you're keeping it in your book. Can what? Can what? You can't see what I'm doing. Thank you. There we go. I'm cutting this silly little girl out. We're going to color her, but I cut her crown off because we're going to use this crown here. She needed a more substantial crown. Anyway, I'm just killing time. Now these here, I actually have this stamp, and I stamped these. I stamped a whole sheet of these, and I sent them to Kitty Jen, a whole sheet of this stamp set of this woman. And so before I sent them, I put them on my copy machine and copied them so that I would have some stamped, so I could use these little girls. And there we go. I'm real funny because I'm not a good stamper I don't like to use stamps because I usually mess up what I'm stamping, you know. So we're going to put her here. We cut her crown off, but we're going to put this crown on her right here like that. just like that. And she's standing down here amongst her castles. We are going to color her in. Yep, we're going to color her in. So I wish people would quit saying things like that. That was sweet. That I do sweet things. I just do because I know if it was my puppy that was gone, I would want. If somebody painted me a picture, I would want one. I don't do things because I'm sweet. Because as Dave will tell everybody, she never promised she was sweet or nice. And he's lived with me for 40 years, so he should know best. Well, not 40. It's okay, so me and Dave are going to celebrate our 40th anniversary in November, and it was about this time that we met and started dating 40 years ago. Your moo yay! Hopefully it is. Okay, I want her crown to the top. So there we go. And we're just gonna stick her down in the castles. There we go. Where's this a hamburger sheet? There we go. You gotta just is it then you don't get as much glue on you, all that kind of stuff. It just makes such a difference. I think we're gonna get out the do we want the alcohol markers? I think we're gonna do we want the alcohol markers or do we want the colored pencils? Mm-hmm. I think we're gonna get out colored pencils. And color her in right quick. You know what I should be doing, and I'm going to do as soon as I go, well, after I watch Michelle, is I need to be working on my lesson plans for next month for children's church, the children's church. Colored pencil dots. I'm looking for colored pencil dots. Those are my woodies. I don't know them. I think there's colored pencils in here. Yes. There's all kinds of things in here, but there are colored pencils in here. So I'm gonna slide this here out of the way. We've got cheap. We've got these. If you've not seen these from Dollar Tree, they're made by Crayola. They are um, they are like a smear. So you smear it here. You add water, and it moves. It's like a slick stick kind of thing. Anyway, and you can get these at Dollar Tree. They come three in a package for $1.25. Then we have these. These are distress crayons. I've never used them before. I don't know what they are. Some neon colors. Some watercolor pencils, but we're not looking for watercolor pencils. We just want regular pencils. These are, what brand are these? I don't know what brand these are. Oh, these are my praying. This is my big set of praying. I love these. There, we want to color her. We're going to color her arms. Oops, just her arms, not her clothes. Color her face and her neck. There we go. And this other arm. And I know it's hard to see because it's even hard for me to see. I'm going to color that. Now we're going to give her some this one right here. Some blue eyes. Blue eyes. Yeah, blue eyes. And then she needs some little pink lips. Give her some little pink lips. And those pink enough. Let's give her some pink cheeks too. Some little rosy cheeks. Yep. Okay. Now her little dress, the bottom of her little dress is going to be purple. And then we're gonna just lightly go over all of it, and then we'll come back in and go. Come back in and color our flowers a different color over the top of it. But right now we're just going over it lightly. And I think her little stockings are going to be purple too, the same color purple. There we go. Give her pink roses on her dress. Pink roses on her dress. And we'll give her some pink lace. And green leaf. Okay. Now, you know what? Oops. Hi, Ginger. How are you, honey? Actually, I decided I want her tights to be pinky instead of purpley. There we go. There. Okay. We are done with all of our colored pencils. Let's just see. No, her face is fine. Oh no, we're gonna. Mm, no, that's good. We're gonna do that. That's just eyeshadow, just in case we need some blingy, glittery kind of look. And it all just goes back in this little wooden case. And then the little wooden case sits up there on the shelf. Out of the way. Right now we're going to set it right there. Now, we're looking for something over here that we know we have, but where is it? There it is. Right there. We knew it was there. We want, it's at the end we want to paint her crown gold. She needs the gold crown. There we go. And we're just going to slide this down in there just in case that Sharpie goes through. We don't want to go through all the way on the envelope, but we want to just work on her hair just a little bit, give her a little bit blacker hair. There we go. Okay, now we had, what did we do with it a while ago? We had, oh, this will work. We're just making our eyebrows just a little bit darker. We didn't want to do that with a Sharpie. We was afraid that might be. Aren't she pretty? Aren't she pretty? Now, we're not done because we know we got something here. Where it is. It's over here in the Blinkwood store. We put it in the Blinkwood store yesterday. That. And slide down. Got it back here. Oh, right here. Her crown needs some bling. There. Oh, I thought those were smaller. Okay, wait. Did I pull out that other thing? I pulled out another thing in my hand. I guess not. Guess I left it over there. I just got one bling there. I need another bling, but I don't want that color bling. I want this. Yeah, I want this. I'll put it back in the bling one drawer. Hi, puppy. Are you having cereal for lunch, Daddy-O? I said, are you having cereal for lunch? I figured as much. Okay, we got these right here. I am live, Dave, before you start mouthing. Puppy did get a new toy. You are very observant. Do not eat that in a stinking mixing bowl. Crazy old man. Anyway, Dave and I just met, and we started dating towards the end of, no, not yet, because it's just July. We met about the middle of August, because I just started like that job on July the 11th, and we met during the fair. We met in about the middle of August and started dating. And we eloped on November the 4th and got married at a quarter to midnight by the county judge. We got married in a fever. Which was real funny. Everybody else I had dated before him, I had dated for several years, and I married him. We got married real fast anyway, but here we are 40 years later. And both of the other people that I dated have been married multiple times, and I know one of them's not even married right now, and he's been married like 4 or 5 times. I had an uncle that got married like 8 or 9 times. I'm like, when do you figure out that the problem isn't them? It's at this point it's you. So anyway, especially in his case, but there, she's all blinged up. Oops, go back down there. She's all blinged up, and she's standing in her castle. You know, amongst her castle. I don't like her being on top of it. So we're going to take another piece of tape and go over her feet. She is the giant queen standing amongst the little bitty castles, but I don't like her being on top of it. I want to go over her feet. So we're going to go over her feet, just like that, just like that. Not a problem. There we go. I love this tape. Go over her feet and there. I like that better, much better. There, cute, cute. I gotta peel me up. I can feel it. I don't like peel me up. So there we go. There's one of our coin envelopes, all decorated up. Y'all know what I'm gonna do because last night uh I'm totally doing that to rile me. Last night, I'm pretty sure that some of those you was the common denominator. You enabled them. Did you enable them? I've never been with a. So actually, my first boyfriend that I dated, pretty much through high school, was a teenage alcoholic, and after many calls of "Oh no, I wrecked my motorbike. Oh no, I wrecked my go kart," I realized I am not spending my life like that, and so we broke up right before my senior year. And then, yeah, then I went with somebody in while I was in school, college, that was older than me, that wanted to tell me what I needed to do with my life, and I wasn't all about that. Yeah, how long have most of y'all known me? What, 7 or 8, 6 or 7 years? And how well do I do with y'all telling me what to do? So it is an inherited trait. The other day I was trying to tell my mom something to do, and she did exactly opposite of what I asked her to do. So anyway, I come by it naturally. There we go. We outlined our crown. We got a little white spot. I mean, a little yellow spot here, so we're gonna unyellow it with some of our gold paint. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're gonna call her done. I like her. Do y'all like her? Here we go. See, I've got my camera pointed too far out now. I think she's cute. There we go. So now we need to decorate a tag. That way we'll have 6 of each done. So let's do a tag. Let's do this tag. We're going to decorate this side. And y'all, I have a tag punch and it's easy to use. It's super easy to use, but it's also just as easy to do this right here. They never look even anyway. It don't matter. To me, they never look even. So that one's about as even as it gets. Here, where did that? There's that one. We're gonna put this on. See, we gotta see where we're poking our hole. Are we even? We're even. There we go. That's good. That's good. So we're going to decorate this side, and we're going to use a piece of. Let's just use a piece of book page. It don't even have to be decorate. Have anything on it. No, no words, no nothing. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna use our spatula. We are gonna use our spatula this time and spread some things down evenly. Okay, where did our spatula go? There's our little spatula. Okay. Everybody needs a spatula like this. If you don't know where they come from Dollar Trees or a makeup. Find them in the makeup section. There you go. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. I had a sister-in-law who was a meth addict, my brother's first wife, but they didn't stay together. And she's dead now. She overdosed. You see how I did that raggedy edge? I just tore it off instead of cutting it off there. And so you can still see some of the orange under it. This book is from, I believe it says 1950. No, I tore off that somewhere. I tore off that page. It's over there in my thing. Where did we get? We got a little much there, don't we? There we go. We got a little much there too. We'll unmuch it. There we go. There we go. Okay. So now we have that. Now we're going to grab this right here. And we're going to grab this right here. And this right here. You can't even tell that that's a flower the way I did it. Maybe you can on that one. A little bit, maybe. Let's see. Okay. That's good enough. I have absolutely usually no plan for anything when I start decorating it. It's just whatever I reach and see and grab. Those Tim Holtz things were sitting right in front of me. Speaking of Tim Holtz, we could put some Tim Holtz stuff on this. We got some. We got some. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. You didn't want to spray that on that. You wanted to spray it on this, Cindy. Silly girl. Silly, silly girl. Let's get down the Tim Holtz stuff. See what all we got. Since we put a Tim Holtz stencil on it. Y'all know what something is tragic? That he did get clean. That's cool. Something that's tragic. I'm not staying very long, guys, because Michelle's going live in 20 minutes doing her Bible study for the day. I see 10 of y'all here, though. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it so much. I don't know what that red is. What is that one? There we go. There we go. Oh, I got a bunch of stuff in that. Let's see what we can do. You can't see what I'm doing? Well, I'm cleaning my brush is what I'm doing. I'm cleaning my brush with a baby wipe. Okay? That's what I'm doing. There. That's a little bit better. There you go. And yes, I did. I threw it away. I threw it away, Juju. I threw that away. More paint. Lord, no, those are pistols. More pistols. I'm pistol and paint for. Jude told me, oh no, 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 no. No. Hold on, guys. I dropped something that if I don't pick it up, I'll forget where it went, and then I'll be upset when I find it 3 years later. Okay? It's part of my fairy kit. No, it's not. Dad burned all of that grunting just for that. The stupid truck. Okay. Thought it was my fairy kit. So Jude told me that they went to a lady in her area is moving into assisted living, and they went to, and she was a watercolor artist, and she's selling off her watercolor stuff. So this is stuff that's not Tim Holtz. That's rub-on. That's from, these are vellums. I really should sell a bunch of this stuff. Yeah. Okay. Look, those are stickers, ticket stickers. All kinds of stuff in here. What is that? Okay, those are little taggies. What's this? Okay. Do y'all remember what those are? Okay, I remember. What is this? This is from these little tags, little stickers. Little. What's all that? Vintage style journal materials. This is not Timmons stuff. This is from, um, what is that place? I just said it a while ago. I said their name. Talk to me. Who is it? Okay. Who's it from? The ones that did the rub-on. I can't remember who it's from. Oh well, it don't matter. We're going to look through this right here and see if there's anything we want to use. That don't go in there. So all of this is ephemera stuff to use. And then this box right here is the Tim Holtz box. And it's full of little people, bugs, more little people. Those are photo strips. These are little strips of this and this. Oh, I just dumped all of those. Those are little people. And then this is fun. Juju, every time I see you and you're talking about your stamp collection, I think and wondered, I wonder if Juju has one of these. I just dumped out some more of those. Have you seen this? I don't know if she's still here, but if she's not, somebody can mention it to her. Here we go. Uh, it is a, here. It's from Tim Holtz Ideology, and it is a sticker book of just stamps. They're stamp stickers, all of them, stamps. And they're in here by a color page. So you've got reds and oranges and yellows, greens, blues, blue greens, purples, echras. And then you've even got blank ones that are blank stamp shapes that are blank are just no colors on them. Aren't those cool? AliExpress? No, not AliExpress. Um, I am a I am a I have a code on my in my description for these people that I'm trying to think of. It's let's see, view channel. Here, let's go here. Taperology. You have one of these, Juju? The stamps, the postmark sticker books of stamps. I think these are so cool. So, no, Taperology. They came from Taperology. I did a Taperology order. And if you ever order from Taperology, if you come to my site, I have a discount code for a 10% discount. They came from Taperology. And they look just like they came from some of those other places too. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I need to put this right here to the side. Do y'all see what that is? There's Steffi's pearls. That needs to go to the side for Steffi. Look at it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Yeah, I love it. So we need, look at the little purse. Cute. All these little frames. Didn't realize they were in here. Looky there. He looks a little evil though. You know, I don't like the evil stuff. Yeah, Taperology. Yep. You can get a 10% discount. And so I will tell you this stuff here that I have. I always buy their mystery bags because I'm a sucker for a mystery bag. And they have really nice stuff. I mean, it's really pretty. I am a huge sucker for a mystery bag. And so I always buy their mystery bags. So yeah, this is the kind of thing that's going to come in a mystery bag. Now the vellum cuts are not from them. The vellum cuts, I got them. I can't even remember where I got them. I got them from a. I'm gonna save that out to put in with Steffi's stuff. I got these. Actually, I don't want to use these. I got these at not at the bins, but I got these somewhere at a place like a bin store, but not at the bin. Okay, I'm gonna put the stamp book back in there. It has to curl around in a special way to fit in there good. Come on, there you go. Let's do. These are little border strips, bands of paper. They're little border paper strips. Peoples. Oh wait, let's find us a people to go behind our frame. Let's find us a people. have a lot of groups of people. And that little girl right there. Is she by herself? No, she's with a brother. We have houses. We dumped all of that out of there. Here we go. Maybe we have some little peoples. We have little peoples too. All of that needs to go back in there. Is there any? Did I just That's a little boy. He's cute. He might be cute. Those are sisters. She's pretty old. There's a little girl. Oh, there's a little girl by herself. She's cute. Okay, she'll go back in there. Okay. Okay, guys, it's 10 till. I gotta go. I gotta go. I always have to go watch my friend, support her channel. So I dropped that. But yeah, I will have some of those listed in my thing. They'll be up on my community tab. So I'm gonna bag all that back up and use what I got there. Okay, so we're going to put this little boy. Was that the little boy? What did we do with it? There she is. The little girl. We're going to put this little girl right here. Actually, she looks like a little girl from my church. She looks like Faye Lynn. That's cute. Is it weird to put a frame over just her head? So, too much of, oh no. When I was a kid, I probably threw a fit and begged more for mystery bags, like at Ben Franklin's. I don't know if y'all know what Ben Franklin's is, but it's a little five and dime store that was popular here in Arkansas when I was a kid. I don't know if it was a national chain or not, but anyway, we'd go to Ben Franklin's and they'd have these bags of stuff that was in a brown bag and you couldn't see what was in it, and they were just 50 cents or a quarter. Please, Mama, can I have a quarter? I want one. I want one so bad. Anyway, but yeah. Anyhow, yeah, I like mystery stuff. Let's find a thing. Okay, I will see y'all over there. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye bye. Thanks everybody for being here. I hope you caught my haul because I had some cool stuff.